guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Now that ain't working, that's the way you do it. Let me tell you, damn guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. The little faggot with the earring and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. The little faggot got his own jet airplane. The little faggot, he's a millionaire. We got to install microwave oven, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Move move What's that? Hawaiian noises. He's banging on the bongos like a chimpanzee. Oh, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing. Get your chicks for free. We got to install microwave oven, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Listen here, now, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Money for nothing. Chicks for free. Money for nothing. And your chicks for free. Ooh, and money for nothing. Chicks for free. Money for nothing. Chicks for free. All that money for nothing. Chicks for free. Money for nothing. Chicks for free. Money for nothing. And the chicks for free. Money for nothing. Chicks for free. Look at that. Look at that.
Good evening, everyone. I had to cut off that song because otherwise it's gonna go on for the entire night, and I couldn't wait any longer. It's some exciting times ahead. I realize uh, my camera is very, what's it called, like unclear. But if I do that, then it's too clear, I think. But maybe, you know what? It's been a while since the last stream, so I'm not completely used to like the, what's it called? The way streaming works anymore. it's I've lost it a little bit, but it's finally time, for another watch along for an old little Eurovision year. The one that we're basically up on now is 1985, and I've actually really missed doing this. Let me know if my microphone is too loud because it seems like my audio is peaking. I'll just lower it a little bit. I hope that's fine. Um, so, wait, why was there no fade out with the stream starting soon card? Because I'm a terrible streamer. I don't have those fancy little finesse stuff. I have 5 buttons. I click when I want to switch between them, and it is what it is. However, I try my best, and I hope that we're all gonna have a wonderful time tonight together watching 1985. For some of you, maybe it's the first time. For me, it's probably the third or fourth time. I haven't watched it in quite a long time, but I do have a few songs that we're gonna hear tonight that I'm particularly fond of. In particular, one. And then, of course, at the end of it, we're gonna do our own little voting. It's been a while since we've done it, but I missed doing it. The only thing is that it takes a lot of time, and I understand if not that many people will come around tonight because it's a bit later than usual. It's Monday tomorrow. So, but I just felt like I need to get going again. I need to do more watch-alongs, and we need to get back to these days. So that's basically why I just figured, okay, tonight I have a few hours off. I just got to do it because I'm excited about getting back into it, watching 1985 with all of you. Hopefully, as many as possible will be able to join. Hey, Groot, thanks for helping us with the post ESC depression. The timing of this stream is just perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. It's always nice to look back at some like when we have no Eurovision, nothing to look forward to. It's good to have the older editions, and we can all watch together and discuss and get back into it. Andy says I switched the channel to Everton right before Jerry Mina's goal yesterday. Was that an omen? Have I actually managed to save your club? I hope so. It's not over till it's over. It's gonna be a tough day on Saturday. I'm probably gonna fall into pieces even before the game starts. It's a stressful time. Christian, this will be great to have on in the background while studying. I hope you're right on that. I hope it's ideal for you and your studying session. Question: what software do you use to stream? I use Streamlabs. It's called, and I'm starting to get the hang of it, but I'm still fairly unfamiliar with how streaming works and stuff. But it's a lot of fun to talk with all of you and watch the shows with you. I've actually also updated the design a little bit, I guess, because I've since last time, obviously 1984 when we watched that, we didn't really have the best settings, I guess, because there was like songs copyrighted or well, there was one song that was just cut out from the clip we watched, and we had to find it on a different place, and it was very hectic and just kind of badly organized for me. So now I've kind of promised all of you and promised myself to do better. So I've downloaded all of these old Eurovisions. It's still from Svensk TV. If you don't know the YouTube channel Svensk TV, you need to know it because it's the best way to access older Eurovisions. And I've downloaded the editions now, so we're gonna watch 1985. I have it downloaded. It's in immaculate quality, and I hope that it's gonna work. I'm gonna be using it from VLC Media Player. Uh, will Santi be watching along? No, he's not here. I have no idea if he's gonna pop up in the chat. We don't know. Um, my favorite Eurovisions are pre-2000. Glad to have found your channel. I'm happy to have you here, Jasper. I enjoy plenty of them as well. The 80s aren't really my cup of tea, but the 90s. When we get to the 90s, oh, I'm gonna be so blessed. Not a year I'm too interested in. So many songs that I just found meh. Yeah, I can understand that. Even as a Liverpool fan, I still want Everton to stay up. Love those Merseyside derby days. Yeah, the only people who want Everton to go down, they don't really know too much about the derby and what it means to the city. So most Liverpool fans want Everton to stay up, and the ones who don't, they just want it for the laughs, basically. Uh, I know you're not the best streamer. I can probably do a better job. Well, by all means, go make your own stream. Sorry, but I mean I'm trying my best, man. Sorry, it is what it is. Um, good evening, Declan. Fun how I was just remaking my 2013 top today, and now we're watching another edition hosted in Sweden. That's a good point. We are. 90s are my favorite Eurovision decade. Yeah, mine too, for sure. Hey, Groot, love exploring these old Eurovisions in full for the first time. I'm so honored that you're here. Like the first time you watched them is on my channel. Anyway, uh, I was saying something about like new design stuff because I don't think you can even notice, but the box around my face is basically new, and I'm gonna move myself now. And for the first time, I'm not gonna be blocking anything on the screen this time. The thing is though that you're gonna be able to watch the actual stream will be a bit smaller, but I'm not gonna be blocking anything because it's gonna look like this today. Let's see if I can nail it here. Uh, it's gonna look like that today. So basically you have it on a separate box on the screen. I hope that's fine with all of you. It's scaled just right, like you're not gonna be missing any details. I've shaped it so it's just right. I think at least. Yeah, it looks right. And basically, this is how we're gonna watch it. And I hope you're all fine with that. You can see everything on the screen. You can see the edition. You can see my face, and you can see the chat all at the same time. And yeah, I mean, not much more to it. I guess we're already 53 people in here, and I think we should just get to it because it's a long one. It's a long show, and I mean, what do we say? Like, we just have to get going. It's a long intro as well, so we're just gonna get to it. Please let me know as soon as possible, like, how the audio is, if it's too loud, if it's too quiet. Just let me know all of that, because I have a feeling that it might actually be too loud. But I'm just gonna play it, and I realize that it's way too loud on my end, but please let me know if, like, the audio that's transmitted through to you is too loud or not. We have the old little Eurovision intro going on right now, and I'm just rambling on top of it. So I'm waiting for your inputs regarding the audio. And we got the orchestra kicking in with some drumming here, very intense opening. We have the SVT logo being faded out, and the Eurovision Song Contest logo zooming in. Don't tell me that it's the year of children, Kinder, Enfant. It is, Schnitzel. No sound. Oh my god, no. Ah! I'm such a mess. I didn't put on the sound. I'm an idiot. I'm so sorry. We're doing it again. How is the audio now? Oh my god. It wouldn't be a stream from my end without these mishaps. I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I hope it's good sound now. And please still be very, what's it called? Very harsh regarding how good the audio balance is. No sound of the show is just very quiet. This happens every stream with Groot. Yeah, indeed, Jeffrey. I'm terribly sorry. Perfect now. Okay, good. I'm glad. Fading in the logo here. Works. Brilliant. Okay, perfect. I'm so glad. Everything works with 60 people joining me for watching 1985. It's been such a long time since I watched this year as well. Groot Stream Bingo. It was a new... Oh, we need to make that a thing. We need to make a bingo card with all my streams. Maybe a bit loud. I'll fix. We'll lower it to 80% maybe. That could be better. The important thing is, like, both you can be able to hear it, but it shouldn't be too loud. You should... Well, you don't have to be able to hear me as well, but maybe you'd be a bit put off if you could just hear me mumbling in the background. And of course, it's Eurovision in the 80s. We have long panning shots of just scenery. And I'm assuming we have some Swedish scenery this time, because obviously in real life, Sweden won 1984. In our voting, though, Portugal won 1984. If you don't remember, we've had 5 winners so far. And those 5 have been... It was Ireland in 1980. I think it was Germany in both 81 and 82. And then in 83 it was Israel, and 84 Portugal. So if you, I think I'm right on that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm still correct on that. Sounds great right now. Thanks. Perfect. I'm happy. Where in Sweden was this held? This is in Gothenburg. So we're watching all the show or only the final recap? George, have you not been here before? We're watching the entire show. The entire thing. So we are in Braga, but we have to pretend it's actually Porto 1985. Whatever city you want, we'll just go for it. We have Liseberg here in the background, you can see the silhouette of, which is obviously not in Portugal, but
Ladies and
here's the
gentlemen,
stage.
meine Damen und Herren,
Meine Damen und
Mesdames et
Herren.
Messieurs, your presenter.
Just look at this
Miss
upscale quality, it's absolutely
Lindfors.
fantastic. And here's Lindfors, the Swedish host of 1985. And if I remember correctly, we're gonna have a long opening song that she's gonna sing now in the opening, if I'm not completely mistaken. Yeah. This is gonna be on for a while, so yeah, you just have to be prepared for that. Always came later in the other streams. That's fine, George. You're here now. You're here for the first time, then I guess, in watching all of it. I hope you will stick around. Is Gothenburg a nice city? I think so, Alipan. I really enjoy Gothenburg. It's like just the right size and very pretty, I'd say.
Every octave has a floor. For a chimney, I have a clarinet and a happy major guards my door.
Oh.
One room is pitch
Addictive,
black
right?
in the evening, but strings are lighting up the day. A scale is going through the ceiling, and minor step can
Is she famous in Sweden? She is, I'd say. Maybe not anymore, but I mean, when I was growing up, like I was always like she was always mentioned. Like, oh, do you remember when Lindfors hosted Eurovision? That's usually like a thing that people say a lot, but maybe not anymore. I don't know. I mean, 1985 happened almost 40 years ago, so it's been a while. Let's see if you find any songs tonight that you think you could consider timeless, I guess. She's very famous in Sweden and she was one of the 1966 representatives. I actually didn't know that, Luis, but thank you for providing the insight. She's phenomenal, but 1985 edition, for sure. Wait, the only second place of Sweden. Was it her? Was that her? I mean, it was a duet, but I didn't know it was her. She was born in Finland to Finnish parents, but moved to Sweden already as a child, I guess. I didn't know that either. I'm learning a bunch here. She's got the sax player with her here, and I mean, she's kind of already overstaying her welcome as a performer. Oh, we're actually only 5 minutes in, so it's fine, I guess. Enjoy the music, I guess. I'll be sitting in silence for a little bit, if I can. I feel kind of sick to my stomach watching that part, but hope you enjoyed it. Whose idea that was, I'm not so sure, but wonderful entertainment here. Actually noticing, like, is the background... Yeah, it's shifting colors in the background, I like that. She's lucky she's not Greek performing with a saxophone, yeah. If I remember correctly, there are no mishaps in the Greek entry this year, so that's something.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, meine Damen und Herren, welcome to a very special evening coming to you from Gothenburg, Sweden. As you all know, music knows no boundaries, and that is especially true tonight, because we will all be listening to music from 19 different countries. 19 countries?
And we're in for a while.
If you have trouble understanding the language, let me assure you that music has a language of its own, which gives me the perfect opportunity to introduce you to our magnificent orchestra under the direction of Kurt Erik Holmqvist.
Kurt Erik, my man! Isn't this copyright protected by the EBU? Maybe. I don't think so though. Because the channel Svensk TV is the one that's uploaded all of them.
In about 2 hours and 37 minutes, we'll be celebrating a new winning song for Europe. And this is really a special festival because, in fact, it is the 30th. Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Say.
It's the 30th
30th
anniversary.
Eurovision
Was
Song
that funny?
Contest.
I missed the joke.
And, ladies and gentlemen,
But okay.
here tonight,
And I'm Swedish and I
as
missed the
guest
joke.
of honor,
Wonderful.
I have the pleasure to introduce you to the singer of the very first winning song, Eurovision
really?
Song Contest, Miss Liz Astley.
Oh! Hello! Hello! She's getting a very large amount of screen time where she's just standing around and nodding at people. Well, it's a
The
little
year
bit
was
awkward, but fine.
1956.
It was
The song,
indeed.
titled Refrain,
Refrain.
was composed by Geo Voumar
Ooh.
and lyrics by Emile Garda. And that brings us to something that we would like to do. We would love to bring the composers and the lyric writers, bring them a little more into the spotlight. And they are somewhere here sitting, nervously waiting
These are the
for me to
songwriters?
start the proceedings. Yes, are you over there?
So they get a little
Fine.
shot where you
will
can
all
see
be
them.
meeting them again later on individually before
Individually?
each of the songs comes up.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I know, it's almost worse sitting down there than being
I hope
up on
there's not going to be
stage.
too much time spending
Because
on those
there's
though.
nothing you can do
Didn't remember the
sit
opening of the 85
and
edition being so
wait
long. Yeah, me
and
neither.
smile.
It's a very long edition.
Well, I mean, they're the reason that we're here tonight. And during this exciting week of rehearsals and preparations, we have been following, well, I haven't followed,
Can we get
but our
to it?
cameras have been tagging along behind these talented boys and girls that are the reason that we're here tonight.
Wonderful.
And that's 600 million
10.5
people.
minutes, people. Come on.
600 million and one. Hi, Mama.
Ha 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 ha!
Are
Come
tuning
on,
to
let's
this
go.
show. Oh, I gotta tell you, even beside the participating countries, we also have Australia, Iceland, Holland tuned in, and there might be other countries that we don't know of.
Oh, no way.
And we all have one burning question in common. Which song is going to
What did we
win?
have in common? I couldn't hear.
So let's find out. Last year, lots were drawn to determine the running order of the countries. And the honor of opening the 1985 Eurovision Song Contest has gone to Ireland.
All right.
Composer and lyric writer
Finally, let's go.
Brendan Graham, and you will meet him in a film.
All right, let's see what the postcards for this year looks like. Don't tell me that's the song. What is he wearing? It's the Barbara Dex Award before the show even started. Is he not gonna say anything? We're just gonna watch him jogging around the city in a tracksuit. Okay, so we met the composer. We don't know anything about him except that he likes to jog around with that. Good for him. Good for him.
The name of the song is...
Why is that a French
something
flag?
I suppose
Or is that supposed to be the
we'll be
Irish
doing all
flag?
week. Wait
Looks like the
until
French
weekend
flag. Or am I
comes.
colorblind?
Singer is Maria Christian, conducted by Noel
Oh,
Keelan.
Noel Keelan. My man. Let's go. First song. Enjoy.
tight and start anew. Hold me now. Really don't want you to go. Really don't want you to go. And I'm so afraid. Hold me now. Really don't want you to know. Really don't want you to know that I'm so afraid. Wait until the rainbow ends, then we'll find a pot of gold. Lovers, friends, just growing old. So wait until the weekend comes and goes. Wait until the weekend comes and goes.
All right, we're one song in. I thought that it was pretty competent, but the main thing I'm gonna remember is probably gonna be the hair, and very, what's it called, in my face all the time with the performance. It's like she's constantly singing right to me. Very odd approach, but it was pretty competent, I'd say. Let's see what's up next. We have these are the songwriters for the next song, and they're, what's it called? It's when you make glass. I don't know what it's called. Petri Laaksonen. I can imagine we're in for Finland up next. So let's see what they got going for them here. I don't really know, the purpose of this was for us to get to know the songwriters, and I'm not really feeling like we're getting that at all. But, hey-oh, what can you do? You're doing such a good job at the blacksmith.
Ja nyt on Suomen vuoro. And the
Oh,
song from Finland is called Eläköön elämää,
keep bragging.
which means let life live, vive la vie. It's sung by Sonja Lumme and conducted by Ossi Runne.
Oh, Ossi Runne, my man. Like all of these conductors, they're such recurring figures. Alright, enjoy. Finland. Song number 2.
Kaupungissa on yö. En silti tähtiä näe. Ei tähdet tuhannet tuikikaan. Ne taakse harmaiden harsojen jää. Kaupungissa on yö. Puiston kanssasi jäin. Sä seisot edessäin täynnä toivoa ja silmäsi kertovat näin. Eläköön elämä ja yö. Eläköön tumma taivas ja tähtien vyö. Toivon kanssani ettei tähti tähteä lyö. Sitä silujen sympatia
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, that's a good one, I'd say. A lot of energy. I love the drama in that as well. Like it's such a suspenseful tone throughout the entire track. Very, very catchy, very memorable with the claps and the rhythmic hits, and it's a wonderful package. Ah, off to a good start. Ireland was a bit like it was alright, but Finland just boosted everything up now, in my opinion. And we'll see what we got up next, but I'm excited now. We just keep this track going. Finland, you can always usually in the 80s, you can usually trust the Finnish. Leah Vissi, I think this is Cyprus now, and Leah, if I'm not completely mistaken, she's Anna Vissi's either cousin or sister. I'm not so sure, but maybe there's someone in the chat who actually knows, because I'm not too well read on it, so let me know. But they're related in some way. And yeah, let's just say Anna is probably the stronger vocalist of the two, but I think a lot of you will probably like this one regardless, actually. It's quite pretty, if it's the one that I remember. Was she speaking Greek just now? Dragudi? Alright.
Conducted by Charis Andreadis.
Ah, Charis. Okay, enjoy. Cyprus.
Πέρασε κι άλλη μέρα χωρίς σκοπό. Άδειες οι ώρες μόνοι στον κόσμο αυτό. Μέσα στην κάμαρα μου σκεφτεί ξανά. Μοναδική χαρά να θυμάμαι τα παλιά. Τέλειωσε σαν τραγούδι μελωδικό. Ήσουν ένα μικρό κομμάτι μουσικό. Έμεινε τ' άρωμά σου σαν νότα στο χαρτί. Σφραγίδα ζωντανή στιγμής ερωτικής. Σ' αγαπούσα στη ζωή μου, σε κρατούσα. Έχεις φύγει και με πνίγει η μοναξιά. Να σε κλείσω στην καρδιά μου, λαχταρούσα. Μα ήταν λάθος, το κατάλαβα αργά. Πάντα θα σε θυμάμαι σαν μια γιορτή. Εικόνα αγαπημένη παντοτινή. Αναμνήση γλυκιά που δεν θα σβήσεις. Ελπίδα μυστική πως θα γυρίσεις. Σ' αγαπούσα στη ζωή μου, σε κρατούσα. Έχεις φύγει και με πνίγει η μοναξιά. Να σε κλείσω στην καρδιά μου, λαχταρούσα. Μα ήταν λάθος, το κατάλαβα αργά. Να σε κλείσω στην καρδιά μου, λαχταρούσα. Μα ήταν λάθος, το κατάλαβα αργά.
I'm not really sure what's going on with the audio, but the left ear has just completely left the arena for some reason. I hope that's fixed. Okay, it's fixed now. Sorry, Cyprus, that you had to had to deal with that. But yeah, it's a pretty little song, I'd say. I think the chorus is probably the weakest part of it, if I'm honest. I think the verses are quite nice in that one. Chorus is a bit pitchy, I'd say. Still, Solid effort from Cyprus there. Let's see what we got next. There's a Danish flag being waved, so maybe Denmark is next up. What year? Well, yeah, in 1985. Søren Bungård is our composer. And Kjeld Haik. Alright. I'm assuming this is definitely Denmark, so yeah. Let's see what Denmark... Like, if I remember correctly, I know which song it is. But I could be mistaken. But I think it's another Hot Ice song. And Hot Ice were obviously in 1984. And did pretty well.
From Denmark.
It's just me, like the audio in the left ear is a bit... Eh?
Would you like to
Yeah,
know?
it is Hot Ice.
And it's performed by Kirsten and Søren.
And are you thinking of disqualifying Denmark from the vote because they feature an underage performer? No, I'm not gonna ban them. They're in the contest. Enjoy, Denmark. Up next. Hello, Santi, by the way. Like Denmark in the 80s is just my thing. Like, they're definitely going for the, oh, look, cute kid on stage, please vote for us. The kid is completely unnecessary for this song, but it makes you remember it, I guess. But, yeah, it's exactly as Empo says, the song did definitely not need the kid. No, it didn't. But they wanted to get some points for having a child on stage. And, like, this whole part where it's zoomed in on the kid, like, putting on the hat and everything, I just want to dig a grave and put myself in there. But as a song, like, it's so upbeat and so catchy. I really like them. Like, Hot Ice is one of my favorite groups of the 80s for sure. Like, every time they come back, it's just upbeat, charming, fun. I enjoy it too much. Denmark in the 80s as a whole is just so enjoyable. Let's see what's next, though. It's a guy who's just walking around the ship. Yeah. Called Viking Göteborg. The kid is a prop, yeah, exactly. Ah, Spain.
Canción
Let's
de
see.
España que se llama
Enjoy
La
Spain.
fiesta terminó y canta Paloma San Basilio. Y director Juan Carlos Calderón.
¿Qué haces por aquí? La fiesta terminó. Dime a qué estás jugando. Amor, lo que pasó, pasó. Dijimos se acabó. ¿Qué andas buscando? Amor, no quiero hacerte mal. Mejor no insistas más. No hay magia ya en tus manos. Amor, perdón por lo de amor. Me sale sin querer. Tal vez porque te amamos. Y ahora la fiesta terminó. Ya no hay más que tierra entre tú y yo. ¿Para qué echar más leña al fuego si el fuego se ha apagado ya? Dímelo. Amor, al fin te superé y no pienso volver de nuevo a las andadas. Amor, perdón por lo de amor, me sale sin querer, tal vez porque te amaba y ahora no. La fiesta terminó, ya no hay más que tierra entre tú y yo. ¿Para qué echar más leña al fuego si el fuego se ha apagado ya? Dímelo, no insistas más, la fiesta terminó. Tú y yo ya no somos tú y yo. ¿De qué sirve amarnos sin amor? ¿De seguir mintiéndonos? Dímelo, dímelo.
What happened there on the final note? Nice way to end it. Pretty unexpected. That was... I don't remember this song. Like, it's been a while since I've watched 1985, but that was really, really nice. I think the opening was so... not unsettling, but really atmospheric and tangible. I really liked that. Then as the song progressed, I kind of like didn't... It didn't go all the way there, but I still really enjoyed it. So yeah, good one. Wait. Is it... Okay, wait. So, okay, so that was Spain, and if I'm not mistaken, France is up next. All I'm gonna say about France is enjoy, because that's what I'm gonna do. We spoke earlier about like the songs that you could maybe you find something you could consider timeless in this year. I'd say this one. I hope you enjoy it, because I'm going to. So. Firebird said like 3 of my top 4 will already have gone now. I don't remember like the songs coming later, but yeah, time for France. Enjoy.
France, qui s'appelle Femme dans ses rêves aussi, Woman even in her dreams, sung by Roger Benz,
Gouget, Benz.
conducted by Michel Darnol.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Cue the strings.
c'est la pluie, c'est l'enfant aussi. De silence en défi, elle aime la nuit. Quelquefois, vague à l'âme, elle pose les âmes. Innocente ou bien charme, elle est une femme. Femme dans sa vie, dans ses rêves aussi. Femme dans ses yeux, ses cris, ses aveux. Femme, femme aimée, des femmes qui aiment. Femme, élégance, des femmes qui n'aiment. Mélodie, mélodrame, sourire et puis larmes. Amoureuse ou sans âme, elle est d'abord femme. Femme dans sa vie, dans ses rêves aussi. Femme dans ses yeux, ses cris, ses aveux. Femme, femme aimée, des femmes qui aiment. Femme, élégance, des femmes qui n'aiment. Femme dans sa vie, dans ses rêves aussi. Femme, élégance, des femmes qui dansent, qui dansent, dansent. Danse, 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 danse. Oh, femme dans sa vie, dans ses rêves aussi. Femme dans ses yeux, ses cris, ses aveux. Femme, femme aimée, des femmes qui aiment. Femme, élégance, des femmes qui dansent, qui dansent.
Stop licking your lips, yeah. But what a voice, though. Like, what a voice, I think. I think he has got great control. So much power and so much energy in that one. I really love it, I gotta tell you. Just like Grey Havens. Grey Havens loves it as well. Joe likes the verse more than the chorus. Nice string section that comes in. Yeah, the strings are really nice as well. I'm very fond of that one. It's a personal favorite. But yeah, the suit is one size too big. Are you sure one size too big is enough? It's like 10 times too big. But really enjoyable, that one. I love it to bits, I really do. Next one is also massive standout, I'd say. We're going Turkey next. And they're gonna come back, like in a year that we're gonna watch later on as well. But this is their first effort. They've been in twice. Both times so enjoyable. Yeah, I think I think some of you will enjoy this one. I will, for sure. So you can join me in enjoying it then.
Called Die.
Is she not gonna speak in Turkish this time?
And it's written by the
She's like spoken in Greek and French and Spanish, and now when Turkey comes along, she's not gonna do it in their language. Heyo. No, MFÖ. You know how Ö is pronounced, you're Swedish. Okay, let's go. Turkey. We're on a great run of songs here, for sure. Enjoy. And enjoy the choreography.
Aşka sabır yeterli olmuyor. Bu sevda başımdan gitmiyor. Eşimden, dostumdan kaçar oldum. Sevdalandım ben sana, aşık oldum. Oh, 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 diday diday day. Oh, 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 diday diday day. Çalış çabala, bitmiyor. Günler sensiz olunca
Like they're so infectious on stage. I just love watching them. I get so happy, like both listening to it and watching them. I can't stop smiling when I see this and when I hear it. It's just such a mood booster. I hope you enjoyed it as well. It's something that, I mean, it could absolutely be divisive. Like it could be just considered silly as well. But it's so carefree and happy and upbeat. So I'm very fond of it. It always makes me happy. I'm not so sure on what comes after that, but we're definitely on a good streak of songs now. Peter Verlinden, maybe Bert Vivier. I have no idea what country. Like probably Central Europe somewhere. Just imagine now. Okay, so apparently it's just Israel now or something. Let's see what this one is. Oh, is that Lustiga Huset? I think they're at. Are they at Liseberg? I mean, obviously this was the way it looked in the 80s, so I wouldn't know. But I think it's there at Liseberg. Let's see what country it is, though. I still haven't figured it out.
Here's a song from Belgium.
Oh, Belgium.
Called Laat me nu gaan. Sounds almost Swedish. Låt mig nu gå. Let me go now. And it will be sung by Miss Linda Lepom and conducted by
Ah,
Erik Holmqvist.
Kurt Erik. Let's go.
Laat me nu gaan, zeg niets meer, laat me nu gaan. Voel je dan niet, jouw woorden helpen mij al lang niet meer. Toe, laat me gaan, vergeet me, laat me toch gaan. Zag je dan nooit dat zonder warmte geen liefde kan leven? En ik mijn leven opnieuw wil dromen, alsof ik jou nooit had ontmoet. Nooit wil ik weer bij jou zijn, jij doet me pijn. Nooit wil ik weer me door een ander laten leven. Raak me niet aan, nee, raak me niet aan. Laat me alleen, ik zag de wereld alleen door jouw ogen. Voel me bedrogen, ik hield van jou. Dat heb jij nooit verstaan, nooit verstaan. Zie je nou wat ik jou steeds maar zeggen wou? Dan houd je op hoe lang een lege nacht kan duren. Als je hoopt en wacht, daarop en moe gedacht. Besef je dan dat iets in mij zal breken als ik jou verlaat? Laat me niet gaan, kijk me toch aan. Laat me niet gaan, laat jij me zomaar gaan.
See, this is one that I'm actually going to take these off between the songs because it gets too warm. This is one of these songs that, like, I should really love it, like the way it's just scaled back and really kind of authentic in that way. But I think it doesn't have like a chorus strong enough to really connect with me. I think the instrumental is particularly wonderful in the verses, and the opening I think sets a really nice tone as well. The guitar work is great, and I love the panning as well. Like it's very prominent in the right ear with specific guitar work and such, which is quite nice. But I don't think it really has that, chorus to it that actually wins you over. Yeah. I still liked it, but I saw a comment in the chat, Fireburst feels like it tries to be Netherlands 1984, but simply isn't as good. Was 1984 Netherlands the Iku Fun something? It might have been, because I thought about that too. It was this same kind of song, this really just dramatic and very scaled back, and a lot of focus on emotion. But I feel exactly like you. It's not as strong. You don't connect it with it as much. Yeah. Portugal next. Obviously our reigning winner, I guess, in our world. Let's see what they brought in 1985. I've kind of forgotten, but I'm sure it's great because Portugal have been great every year in the 80s for us. Like WLGT says, yeah, and now here's the host entry. Enjoy.
Eu sei, lá fora a chuva cai, o sono já lá vai, e outra vez eu te amei. Eu sei, quando o sol nascer. Tristeza vai ao deixar alguém a quem tanto me dei. Eu sei, talvez vá perder. Doa a quem doer, vou ter que te dizer não. Sou eu quem vai mudar, sou eu quem vai sair, talvez até chorar. Não sei o que estará para vir, talvez eu vá mentir. O que lá vai, lá fora a chuva cai. Sei, sou eu quem vai mudar, sou eu quem vai sair, talvez até chorar. Não sei o que estará para vir, talvez eu vá mentir. O que lá vai, eu
There's a lot of vocals in that song. She has great control over her voice. Oh, she's fallen together. She's collapsed. A lot of passion, a lot of just massive vocals in that. I thought it was pretty, very well sung, obviously. The song was quite nice as well. Some melodic parts here and there were very hard hitting for me. Overall, though, I'm not entirely sold. I feel kind of. I shouldn't put them in the same basket, but Spain just kind of did it a little more song-wise, and this one was probably just all-out vocal. And I'm not sure if it was a bit it became too much vocal and not enough substance in the song. I'm not so sure. I've just remembered this song from recaps and such. I need to think about it more, I guess, before I make up my mind. It was quite nice, but it wasn't all the way there clicking with me. I thought her performance was absolutely what kind of carried it over, but was it too much? I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see what's next. Yeah, a lot of hair as well, of course. A lot of vocals, a lot of hair, which is a recurring theme in the 80s. A lot of great vocal performances this night altogether. Germany up next. This is a very famous song, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with. It's called Für alle. As yeah, for everyone exactly. Für alle. Rainer. Okay, let's go. Germany.
Wie viele Menschen liegen wach in einer sternenklaren Nacht. Sie wissen nicht genau, was morgen kommt und träumen doch davon. Sie glauben an die Zärtlichkeit und dass ein Hoffnungsschimmer bleibt. An kleine Dinge und ein fernes Ziel und auch an ein Gefühl. Für alle hier, die den Regenbogen auch im Dunkeln sehen und die Wahrheit, die im Verborgenen liegt. Für alle hier, die die ungesagten Worte verstehen. Für alle, die sing ich ein Lied. Für alles hier, für die Sehnsucht, die in Kinderaugen steht. Für die Träume und für die Fantasie. Und für den Mut, der die Zweifel und die Angst übersteht. Für alles singe ich ein Lied. Gedanken drehen sich auf dem Kreis und Träume haben ihren Preis. Und doch solange es hier noch Menschen gibt, hat sie noch ein Lied. Für alle hier, die den Regenbogen auch im Dunkeln sehen und die Wahrheit, die im Verborgenen liegt. Für alles hier, die die ungesagten Worte verstehen. Für alle, die sing ich ein Lied. Für alles hier, für die Sehnsucht, die im Kinderauge steht. Für die Träume und für die Fantasie. Und für den Mut, der die Zweifel und die Angst übersteht. Für alle hier ist dieses Lied.
I think this is one that you can absolutely understand why they did so well, like they did, because it's very kind of simple to just get dragged into it. It's rhythmically very engaging, I'd say, melodically. Like the rhythm of the melody is very, what's it called? It's just one of these that you follow along very easily. The chorus is absolutely there. It's a wonderful melody that's just very inviting for everyone to sing along to, and it becomes quite a nice package with that. It's also quite well presented on stage as well. I think it's just very understanding that or understandable that they did so well. Yeah, sing along chorus, as Joe Blogg says, exactly. It's very much that, and I mean, Germany in the 80s were just, top tier basically. I agree with you though, Kane 78. You said not as great as Germany 1980 to 83. I would agree on that, but it's simply because Germany 1980 to 83 is like the best period any country has ever had in Eurovision, in my opinion. So yeah, I think like some people are mentioning Ijar Cohen next. So Israel, This is one that you will remember for sure, for one negative reason and a million good ones.
Played it several times in the Eurovision Song Contest. Conductor is Kobi Oshrat.
All right, enjoy Israel. Cheeky.
הורות תכלת בשמיים ויורד לפתע יום עננים הופכים למים קשת עולה במרום שלל פנים ואור שמיים הצובעים את העולם ויפה הוא שבעתיים הוא מחייך לכולם יחד מבקשים לחלום איש לאיש רוקמים פה קשת אלף צבעים לשלום כך באים לשיר הלילה מארבע קצווי עולם השמחה בלב לא די לה רגע של אור לכולם
I mean, obviously, like, if we just disregard the backing vocalist's voice crack, I mean, the whole package, the rest of it is just out of this world entertainment. We talked earlier about, like, Germany 1980 to 83. I'd say, like, Israel here in the early 80s as well. Like, you obviously had Hora, Kai, and Ole Ole, and also Halayla, right? Like, a lot of good stuff from Israel early on in the 80s as well, has to be said. Obviously, one of those also won our voting, of course. Let's see if Ole Ole will also do that. We'll see if Israel will get their second win. Eurovision gods saved this by making the mic fall off of her. Yeah, the woman in green, her mic just falls down in the middle of the performance and it's like hanging all over. Is it Italy next? It kind of looks like it, judging by that flag, right? Just didn't seem like an Italian name when they showed the composer. Israel much better than Germany in the 80s for me. I can understand that. I think Ole Ole is like so engaging and just so much energy. Like everyone remembers that song when they've heard it. Alright, Italy. Magic oh magic. Time for that one.
Magic oh magic. Conductor Fio Zanotti.
Oh my, that's a hairdo if I've ever seen one. Wow.
Ciao a te che sogni non ne fai. Ciao a te che un giorno tornerai pensando a un posto lontano dove tu da bambino ti fermavi a giocare con lei. Magic, oh magic, c'è una musica strana. Magic, oh magic, vagamente italiana, che colora di speranza l'infinito in una stanza, e di colpo quella stanza non c'è. Magic, oh magic, c'è una musica strana. Magic, oh magic, una fata morgana. Ciao a te che non ti arrendi mai. Ciao a te che ricomincerai cantando nuove parole, camminando verso il sole, anche adesso che il sole non c'è. Magic, oh magic, c'è una musica strana. Magic, oh magic, vagamente italiana. Oh, 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 che colora di speranza l'infinito in una stanza, e di colpo quella stanza non c'è. Magic, oh magic, c'è una musica strana. Magic, oh magic, una fata morgana. Grazie. Thank you, Gotthard.
Like, has there ever been a moment where someone just walks onto the stage and saves everything? Like, when this guy walks into the stage in that first verse and just says his ciao with that vocal ability that he has, like, the song just shifts tone completely. I think, like, he carries this so much. Like, that opening part with the three women singing together is, like, so shaky, and you're kind of like, oh, where are we going here? And then the lead vocalist, the woman, comes in and she's like alright, and then he just walks in, says this ciao with so much character, and the vocal delivery there from him is out of this world great. Really saves this one. Pretty catchy. It has to be said, like, this magic oh magic hook it's catchy. You remember it whether you want it or not, but I think it's quite charming, but he definitely just knocks it out of the park with this one. I saw the letter Ö here, so I guess it's Sweden next, but I'm not entirely sure.
Nu kommer Norge.
Oh, it's Norway. Why are we written it with the Swedish Ö? Why was his name written with the Swedish Ö? I don't know. But okay. Norway up next. Obviously, most of you are all familiar with Norway. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it.
It's called La de Svinge.
La de
Let It
Svinge.
Swing. And performers are Hanne Krog och Elisabeth Andreasson. Together they make up Bobby Sachs. Conductor, Terje Fjern.
Why does he have the sleeves up here with the suit? Okay. if that doesn't make you happy, I don't know what will. It's such a banger! Like, it's massive! Oh my! It's like, when you watch the show and this one just comes on, you're just like, wow, what happened? Party! Just so much enjoyment, so much energy, such a catchy hook, such a great show. It's fantastic. Well-deserved win for Norway this year, I'd say, but in our voting later, I'm not going to spoil too much, but I'm not going to be giving it 12 points. But it's still, so massive, so much fun. Oh my. Wonderful. And just like comes out of nowhere, and it's like just knocks you out, like punches you in the face with its energy and massive hook. I'm not really sure what next up is. James Callith, maybe it's the UK, maybe. Vicky Watson. Oh yeah, this is definitely UK. I recognize her. She's participated, right? Like as a singer. Maybe it's this one she's singing. I just recognized her. Best Norway winner entry, better than Fairy Tale. I wouldn't go that far, and not better than Nocturne either, in my opinion. John Coleman. Okay, enjoy. I guess it's UK next.
It's been a pleasant evening. Now she says she's leaving, and he's too proud to say out loud, "Oh baby, won't you stay?" But now she says she'll call him, but she finds herself falling when he reaches out and touches her hand. She turns to walk away. 'Cause there's always a weak one, always a strong one, who'll be the first to fall. Love is the danger of meeting a stranger and taking a chance on two hearts making it. Love is the fire, the burning desire that makes the world go round. Love is the feeling, it makes you believe it, taking a chance on two hearts beating as one. That's what love is. Still she's hesitating. Is the ice worth breaking? Should she fall back or rush right in where angels fear to tread? 'Cause there's always a weak one, always a strong one, who'll be the first to fall. Love is the danger of meeting a stranger and taking a chance on two hearts making it. Love is the fire, the burning desire that makes the world go round. Love is the feeling, it makes you believe it, taking a chance on two hearts beating as one. That's what love is. Oh. Love is the danger of being a stranger and taking a chance on two hearts making it. Love is the fire, the burning desire that makes the world go round. Love is the feeling, it makes you believe it, taking a chance on two hearts beating as one. That's what love is.
It's a pretty catchy chorus and all, but like something that I always think of is just like, how hard done by are you when you're being placed right after La de Svinge? Like the energy is up there, and then like anything that gets drawn like after La de Svinge, it's obviously gonna be a bit anticlimactic, I guess. And I think this one suffers from that. Like the energy is obviously not on par. Like it's catchy and memorable to a point, but it's just it's not, it can't be compared when you go out after that one, after La de Svinge. Rather unfortunate. It's a catchy little melody. A lot of kind of what's it called? What do you say? when you forced rhymes basically with the, was it like the fire and the burning desire and whatever. Darren says make sure you turn up the volume for what Lil says about the Swedish entry. Oh, should I? Is the Swedish entry next? I don't think so, right? What? I don't know what country this is. Very young songwriters. Switzerland. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's Piano Piano. I remember this one.
Who wrote the music will also be conducted. Or I should tell you, Mariella Faré and Pino Gasparini are the performers, and conductor Anita Kerr.
Das war ein schöner Tag und du, ich möchte dir sagen, dass ich dich sehr mag und irgendwann möchte ich dich wiedersehen. Doch jetzt ist es wohl besser, wenn ich gehe.
Und Liebe, mein Liebe, ein wunderschöner Tag, ich mag dich, doch Liebe, die muss nicht sein. Piano, piano, nur so weit immer, piano, piano, nur so viel immer, piano, piano, nur ein Spaß, keine Tränen. Piano, piano, nur so weit immer, piano, piano, nur so viel immer, piano, piano, keine Fragen und Szenen.
Du, ich bin sehr gern bei dir und du, ich fühle mich ausgesprochen wohl mit dir und ziemlich bald möchte ich dich wiedersehen. Doch jetzt ist es wohl besser, wenn ich gehe.
Und Liebe, nein, Liebe, ein wunderschöner Tag, ich mag dich, doch Liebe, die muss nicht sein. Piano, piano, nur so weit
Das war ein
immer,
schöner Tag,
nur so viel immer, piano,
ich möchte dir sagen,
nur ein Spaß, keine
dass ich dich sehr mag. Und
Piano,
irgendwann
piano, nur so weit
möchte
immer,
ich dich wiedersehen.
nur so viel immer, piano,
Ist es wohl besser,
keine Frage
wenn ich gehe?
und Liebe, nein, Liebe muss nicht sein und dennoch, ich ahn schon, ich liebe dich. Piano, 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 keine Fragen und Szenen. Piano, piano.
Definitely a chorus that relies on its repetition. Just like has to be pointed out, like those in the bridges, like during her vocal part, the Liebe, mein Liebe, like the way that the chord interval is like descending, it's like so dramatic. I really like that. Oh, I've been here many times in this building. It's a big market in Gothenburg. But yeah, it's quite nice. But then, like the song feels so chopped up. Like the chorus is so happy and just upbeat and very kind of in your face with its cheekiness, I guess. And then the bridges are massively dramatic. Here we have Lasse Holm, and is that Ingela Forsman? Yeah. Sweden is up next here. It's obviously a pretty big standout as well. Like Norway was energetic. You bet Sweden's going to be energetic as well. But obviously it wasn't enough to win this year. We'll see how it's going to do in our voting. But I think Sweden is a very enjoyable one, so I hope you enjoy it as well. And yeah, enjoy watching the shrimp as well, I guess.
Now it's time for Sweden. title of the song. Title of the song is Bra vibrationer, which might sound confusing for English-speaking people, but it doesn't mean what you think it means. It means good vibrations.
What would they think it
conductor
means?
Oh, I should present the artist first. Kiki Danielsson. Conductor is Kurt Erik Holmqvist.
My man.
Var har du varit någonstans? Jag vet ju att du fanns innan jag fick se dig. Visst fanns det andra i mitt liv, men med en tidsfördriv, det kunde ingen ge mig. Men idag känner jag något som jag aldrig känt. Jag kan se att det är något som hänt. Du ger mig bra vibrationer varje gång du tar min hand i din. Och varje gång du ler så får jag bra vibrationer som kan leda till något mycket mer. Och jag tror kärleken är på väg med stora steg. Vi möttes bara häromdagen, men jag har blivit van att ha dig i min närhet. Fast du är mera än en vän, är det för tidigt än att kalla det för kärlek. Och vi har mycket kvar, vi har bara börjat nu. Men i natt vet jag att det är du som ger mig bra vibrationer varje gång du tar min hand i din. Och varje gång du ler så får jag bra vibrationer som kan leda till något mycket mer. Och jag tror kärleken är på väg med stora steg. Att det kan bli problem har jag fått lära mig. Om man är snabb att säga ja. Men det är faktiskt ganska svårt att säga nej när det är dig jag vill ha. Du ger mig bra vibrationer varje gång du tar min hand i din. Och varje gång du ler så får jag bra vibrationer som kan leda till något mycket mer. Och jag tror kärleken är på väg med stora steg.
This is like one of these songs that I'm so proud that Sweden sent this. Like, I don't know why, but like sometimes it's just like when you go back to songs like this, I'm just like so happy that Sweden has actually sent stuff like this as well, because this is as Swedish as it gets, really, and it's so much energy, so much charm, so much fun. I love it to bits. I really, really do. And like the backing dancers is such an added bonus to them. Why did they make her look so much older? I don't know. The styling. Like, she's always looked old, regardless of like what song she's performed. She's always been styled in a old way. But I love that one. So much fun. Like, it's just like the fact that this one and Norway sent like Sweden and Norway basically sent very similar songs this year, and it's kind of unfortunate because they're kind of stealing each other's spotlight a little bit. But yeah, tons of fun, that one. Very, very, very happy that my country has actually sent something like this that actually represents what our music is in a very like larger context, I guess, because this kind of music is what I've grown up with in Sweden, basically. Love it. We have a few left. I don't know how many we have left, but I know Greece is left. What else have we had yet? I don't really know. Sweden is not going to perform again, no. But what else do we have? Like Netherlands, are they participating this year? They haven't been in. Luxembourg, I guess. Austria, right? Let's see Austria.
Titel Kinder dieser Welt.
Oh, Kinder dieser Welt. Okay.
Gesungen von
All right.
Barry Lux und dirigiert
I remember this
von
one.
Richard
I remember this one
Österreicher.
very well. Oh, Richard Österreicher. Ah, classic. All right, enjoy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Licht auf die Menschen, die man nicht sieht. Regen auf Land, wo die Ernte vergeht. Lieder aus Licht für die Kinder dieser Welt. Mut für die Schwachen, die sich nicht wehren. Ziele für die, die Wüsten durchqueren. Lieder aus Licht für die Kinder dieser Welt. Mehr Blumen im Asphalt, Gefühle statt Gewalt. Ein Morgen hinterm Horizont für alle Kinder dieser Welt. Ganz in den Augen, die stumpf sind und leer. Träume in Herzen, die dumpf sind und schwer. Lieder aus Licht für die Kinder dieser Welt. Lass den Jahr, die Kinder dieser Welt. Die Kinder dieser Welt. Die Kinder dieser Welt. Hoffnung für die, die allein sind, die keinen Ausweg mehr sehen. Lieder aus Licht für die, die im Schatten stehen. Kraft für die Menschen, die resignieren. Liebe für die, die den Glauben verlieren. Lieder aus Licht für die Kinder dieser Welt. Mehr Blumen im Asphalt, Gefühle statt Gewalt. Ein Morgen hinterm Horizont für alle Kinder dieser Welt. Mehr Blumen im Asphalt, Gefühle statt Gewalt. Ein Morgen hinterm Horizont für alle Kinder dieser Welt. The children of the world.
I think this is one of those songs that's just like everything about it is just so kind of warm. I think like you can't really complain about anything about it. It's just very pleasant songwriting altogether. Flows wonderfully well, has a nice structure to it, very well written. It's just incredibly competent all the way through, and done with exactly the right approach. I think it's very like it just does what it wants to do, and it does it absolutely perfectly. And it's very kind of harmless. I guess you could say that it's a bit like on the forgettable side, or very like underwhelming maybe. But I think it hits just right. It's just so pleasant and very accessible, I guess. I think it works just the way that it wants to work. Oh, here we go. Ralph Siegel is is here. Not representing Germany this time, but I think it's Luxembourg and then it's Greece. Like, those are the only ones left, right? We don't have even more than that. Jean-Michel Berriat? Alright. And Bernd Meinunger? Alright. He looks like Michael J. Fox. Actually, he kind of did, didn't he? Yeah, Gary Lux, of course, been participating a lot of times for Austria as well. But I think this is his standout effort, right? Like, this is the one I think he did best with. We'll see how it's gonna go in our voting, though. But yeah, Luxembourg next. I think it's only 2 songs left, so hang in there if you're feeling like it's dragged out. Enjoy!
Maestro d'orchestre Norbert Down.
Oh, Norbert Daum, of course. Classic.
Et les artistes sont Diane Solomon et Malcolm Roberts, Margot et Frank Olivier, Irene Shear and
What's going
Chris
on here?
Roberts.
6 people and they have to go in like... Okay. Fine.
Tous les enfants ont dans les yeux des rêves fous, des rêves bleus. Petits géants à pêche blanc, ils sont le monde de notre monde. Enfants terribles ou enfants sages, on dirait qu'ils sont en voyage. Tous les enfants sont des images. Tous les enfants sont capitaines, ils se font Mozart ou Belen. Pendant que dans la capitale, ils s'amusent avec les étoiles. Petits trésors ou méchants diables, ils nous sont tous indispensables. Tous les enfants sont formidables. Enfants, montrez-nous le chemin de la vie en chantant. Donnez-nous la main. Tous les enfants, dans le cœur, la magie des explorateurs. Des champions ou chercheurs d'or, ils voient la vie d'un bicolore. Sur tous les murs, ils ont écrit Avalon, blues et rival. Tous les enfants sont funambules, ils urbaines en faisant des bulles. Les enfants sont magiciens, ils ont la terre au peu des mains. Avec les armes des protégés, ce sont les rois de l'ennemi. Ils mangent les glaces et les notes, ils nous agacent, c'est tant mieux. Tous les enfants sont merveilleux. Tous les enfants. Ce capitaine, il s'appelle Mozart ou Verlaine. Pendant que dans la capitale, il s'amuse avec les étoiles. Petits trésors ou méchants diables, ils nous sont tous indispensables. Tous les enfants sont formidables. Ils désirent de l'instant. Montrez-nous des égides, des énormes métiers de marquise, belles sociétés. Et des échelles, et des sécures, et des études, mais je vais bien. Et de l'argent. Children are killers and now they're brothers and lies. They're best to know you best. Children are killers and I need to see what's up. Children are killers and you say that the love is without the children get along.
My head hurts. There was so much going on in that song. Like, things going on everywhere. I can't click with that, and it's like melodically not interesting. It's rhythmically, I get like the rhythm of it. It's very like on beat all the time, and it's like moving forward in a very. We have a word in Swedish called hurtigt. Like it's very kind of bounce. Like there's a bounce in the step when it's just moving forward all the time. But oh my god, things are going on everywhere. I can't. My head hurts. Ooh. Think Groot liked it? He did not. He did not. That's like peak Ralph Siegel. You could just tell that it was Ralph Siegel who wrote that. Takis Biniaris, Greece, is gonna close the show with a ballad that I'm... okay, we're basically going from like Luxembourg. Like these 2 songs are basically polar opposites. Let's see if you enjoy Greece out there. I think... like obviously 1981 is peak Greek ballad in terms of the 80s, but this one's pretty good too. So. Tora in the tragudi. She's.
I would like to explain
I love how she's like pretended to speak, like she's spoken in like half of the languages, and then when Turkey came, she was just like, "No, I'm not doing that. I'm speaking in English." All right,
Biniaris,
enjoy Greece final
and
song.
conductor Charis Andreadis.
We're gonna do a recap after this. Yes, whoever asked for that.
Θα μας χωρίζουν πάντα κάποιες διαφορές αισθητικές ή ταξικές ή αν θέλεις κι άλλες. Θα μας ενώνουν όμως πάντα οι στιγμές αυτές που οι άνθρωποι απλοί τις λένε μεγάλες. Μοιάζουμε σαν δυο στάλες βροχής κι όσα λόγια κι αν πεις μυστικά στο Θεό σου. Μοιάζουμε κι αν σε κόψουν στα δυο κάπου ίσως σκεφτείς πως είμαι άλλο πίσω σου. Θα μας χωρίζουν πάντα κάποιες διαφορές, θα με πικραίνεις κι ίσως κάπου σε μαλώνω. Θα μας ενώνουν όμως πάντα οι στιγμές αυτές που κάνουν κι ο ανθρώπινο το μόνο. Μοιάζουμε σαν δυο στάλες βροχής κι όσα λόγια κι αν πεις μυστικά στο θυμό σου. Μοιάζουμε κι αν σε κόψουν στα δυο κάπου ίσως σκεφτείς πως είμαι πίσω σου. Μοιάζουμε σαν δυο στάλες βροχής κι όσα λόγια κι αν πεις μυστικά στο θυμό σου. Μοιάζουμε κι αν σε κόψουν στα δυο κάπου ίσως σκεφτείς πως είμαι άλλο πίσω σου.
All right, that was all of them. I've seen a lot of negative comments about that one. That's fine. I think it's a wonderful song. It flows so beautifully. But to each their own. I think it's like I've always thought it's so awkward. She's like the host is just sitting next to every performer. It looks so awkward. We're obviously gonna see what the interval act was for this year. Maybe I should shut up and let her talk, but I think she's just talking about the voting process and stuff like that, which we're not obviously going to care about. But we're going to see the interval act, and after we've done that, we're going to check the recap, and then there will be a break, and we'll do the voting like in a new stream in like 30 minutes after that. So you have some time to vote. She's still talking about the voting process, so I'll just talk over her.
So, while our technicians, we have technicians working with
Oh, this is so bad.
studio,
Yes,
and
yes.
the different jury spokesmen, we have something in store for you.
Oh, this is so awful. Like, what's the tempo of this? Swedish music, okay.
Swedish music, played by two enormously talented young men.
Okay.
Peter Almqvist and Ulf Bakenius, who together make up Guitars Unlimited.
This seems like it could be an interval act for
From
me.
their friends Kurt Erik Holmqvist's orchestra.
No, we could do this guitar solo. We don't need the orchestra. Only guitars, please. I'm looking forward to this, actually. I don't remember this interval act. like the Pippi Longstocking segment just came out of nowhere and just kind of ruined the magic of it. Like it was a fun touch and fun detail to it, but everything leading up to it was absolutely immaculate, I think. Of course, okay, I'll shut up for this part because you all know it. Whoopsie. Haha, how did that happen? Oh no. Oh, good thing I have this. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I mean, I get it if you back in 1985 people were like, "Oh my god, how did that happen?" But yeah, now it's kind of an old gag. Okay, regardless, that soundtrack was absolutely wonderful, I think. They played it so beautifully, and the guy, the blonde guy, the way he was palm muting his guitar throughout that,
Ladies and gentlemen,
like masterfully played.
to the very exciting part of this evening.
The exciting part, I would assume that would be the voting, which we're not going to watch. So we're just going to pause it here, and I'm going to be looking up the recap, see if I can find it. 600 million people saw this. Exactly. She's the moment. You tell yourself what you want. Let's see if I do that. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I'll just have to find the recap. I'm going to do that really quick now. You can't see anything, you can just see me. Eurovision 1985 recap. Let's see if we got something on the YouTube. We do. From the same channel as I always take from, Eurovision del Siglo XXHD. So, oh wait, he has a remasterizado. I guess that's a good thing. Maybe we should go for that one. Maybe that's a better quality. I don't know. We're gonna go for this one anyway. We're just gonna watch the recap, then I'm gonna open the voting, and then, well, I'll see you all in a little bit after that. Let's just see how we make... Oh, whoops. Let me just make sure that it's, Oh, whoops, I don't... Okay, how do we do this? I have it there. Oh, it's not gonna be... how do I do this? Wait. Okay, this is gonna look terrible. I'm terribly sorry about this. It's going to look a bit bad, but you'll just have to live with that. Because it's a different, like, what do you call it? Like, it's not the same scale as the whole show. This one is a different scale, so it's gonna look a bit odd. How do we vote? I will explain that in a little bit. Just pay attention to the recap for now, and yeah, we're just gonna listen to it, make sure you know what you're gonna vote for, and then we'll have like 30 minutes where you can get your votes in, and I will tell you how to vote later. Just get your, like, prepare your little voting sheets and stuff like that, and enjoy the recap.
Really don't want you to go. Really don't want you to go. And I'm so afraid. Hold me now. Really don't want you to know. Really don't want you to know that I'm so. Säg så
Angst übersteht. Für alle hier ist dieses Lied. Dove tu da bambino ti fermavi a giocare con lei. Magic, oh magic, c'è una musica strana. Magic, oh magic, vagamente italiana, che colora di speranza l'infinito in una stanza. Love is ringing on rock and roll. Love is ringing till it's the outcome. Up high, up. Love is ringing on rock and roll. Hey, love is ringing on rock and roll. Love is ringing till it's the outcome. Up high, up. To go. Love is a danger, the beating a stranger, the taking a chance. On two hearts making it. Love is the fire, the burning desire that makes the world go round. Love is a feeling, it makes you believe it. Taking a chance. On two hearts beating it. Piano, good for feeling love. Piano, piano, courage parce que j'ai Piano, piano, good for fighting love. Piano, good for feeling love. Piano, piano, kleine Sånt, du ger mig bra vibrationer. Varje gång du tar min hand i din. Och varje gång du ler så får jag bra vibrationer. Som kan leda till något mycket mer. Och jag tror kärleken den får fred.
Ziele für die, die wüsten durchqueren, Lieder aus Licht für die Kinder dieser Welt. Mehr Blumen im Asphalt, Gefühle statt Gewalt. Ein Morgen hinterm Horizont für alle Kinder dieser Welt.
Capitaine, il s'appelle Rosa ou Belen. Pendant que dans la capitale, il s'amuse avec les étoiles. Petit trésor ou méchant diable, ils nous sont tous indispensables. Tous les enfants sont formidables. Enfants, montrez-nous le chemin.
All right, that was it. That was all of them. Let's see. Should I? How do I do this? Let's just block that entire thing. There we go. Okay, Grease hits different. It sure does. It's so up my alley. Like it's. I'm so. What's it called? It's just, you know, it's just made for me. It feels. I'm gonna be sharing the voting link. Basically, I should demonstrate how it works. Let's see if I can. Let's see. I'm on the correct one. Okay, so I'm gonna share on the screen now. There we go. Here is ScoreWiz. You're gonna get this link, and then when you open it, it's gonna look like this. And basically what you want to do is you drag the countries onto what number of points you want to give them. So maybe you really like Luxembourg, then you drag Luxembourg and you put it at the top. See? Simple. And then you all the way down to 1 point. You put your country in here, you write your name, what you want it to be read out as. You are only allowed to vote once. Please live after that rule, because otherwise I'm tired of it. And please do not submit your votes with just the running order, because then we always have to go back and we have to delete those votes. And it's just a mess. This is always so time consuming to get everything right, but I hope that you can just follow the small little instructions here. Also, if you're on your phone and you want to vote, you have to click this link. Click here if you cannot use drag and drop, or otherwise prefer to use drop-down menus. And if you click that link, you basically get it to look like this, and then you can choose the countries you want to put where. Basically, simple as that. That's how it works, and now I will share the link with all of you. So if you didn't know how to vote, now you do. And we're gonna have the voting open. Let's see. I'll put it in here. Link for voting. And you just use this link and you get your votes in. And I'm going to have it open for 20 minutes. So 23:30, I want you all to be back for the voting stream, basically. It's going to be a new stream on the channel, so be on the lookout. Just go on my channel, start the next stream, basically the next one that we're going to have on. And in that one, we will have the voting results. And I hope you'll join me for that. Don't really have anything left to say for now. Just see if we got any questions, if anyone is unsure. Everyone in the chat is very, very helpful, so if there's something you don't know how to do, just ask in the chat and someone will help you, I'm sure, because we have the best community here. I hope you enjoy voting. I hope you're going to enjoy the voting stream later on as well. Be on the lookout for that. I'm going to leave you now. See you in 20 minutes, and have fun voting. So, basically, what do we say? Yeah. See you. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? Okay. See you all soon. Bye bye for now.
Sing me to sleep, sing me to sleep. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. Sing me to sleep, sing me to sleep. And then leave me alone. Don't try to wake me in the morning, 'cause I will be gone. Don't feel bad for me, I want you to know. Deep in the cell of my heart, I will feel so glad to go. Sing me to sleep, sing me to sleep. I don't want to wake up on my own anymore. Sing to me, sing to me. I don't want to wake up on my own anymore. Don't feel bad for me, I want you to know. Deep in the cell of my heart, I really want to go. There is another world, there is a better world. Well, there must be. Well, there must be.